Who is Brandy S. Hill? So what most people know, Brandy S. Hill is a company owner of Personalized Princess Services, of course. And I am a certified women's success coach, and I am also a model. That's what most people know. But what they don't most of the time is I am a survivor. They don't think about I am a sister, I am a daughter, I am an aunt. Um, I have a lot of different things, different labels, and different hats that I wear that I don't necessarily talk about all the time. One huge one is the reason that I stay so connected to making a difference for our youth, and for the next generation and for generations to come. I'm a survivor of bullying. So at a very young age, I had no self-esteem. I looked in the mirror and said ill, and I looked away. I hated the way I looked. I didn't see anybody that was considered beautiful that looks like me. And so I just thought by default I was completely ugly. And the bullying at school just reaffirmed that. And I didn't really have anything that told me otherwise other than my faith in God that it was going to be okay. So for me, this comes so close to home because a lot of people think of me that knew me and saw me growing up and thought I was this happy child, but I wasn't most of the time when I got to a certain point. I was put in a box. I believed what I was told about me, and I didn't have anything to show me any different. I didn't have anyone to say, no, these are your possibilities, don't believe them. What they say about you has nothing to do with you. It has mostly to do with their own mindset. And everybody has their own battle that they're facing. And it's easier for people to project on you, even as children, than to be able to face what's going on in their own lives. So in the midst of all of that, it got to a point for me where I did have to decide between life and death. And thankfully, thank God, I chose life. But if I was going to choose life, I didn't want to continue in the way I was going because I wasn't happy. So I made the intentional decision to figure out who I wanted to be, what that looked like, and to believe God and to believe myself over what anybody else said. And that was the beginning of me breaking down the box that the world had put me in. That was the beginning of me, and it was a years-long journey, but it was the beginning of me figuring out who I am and becoming the confident, beautiful woman, and I have fought to call myself beautiful, the confident, beautiful woman that I am today. And with the light that I have, I want to be able to give it to others because there's a lot of youth that are walking around in that same darkness that I experienced. And so that's where my heart lies. I understand what it's like to be in that space, and everyone doesn't choose life. So if I can already instill in them that light and those possibilities and the power that they have to create their own reality and believe in themselves, then there's a lot of children that we can save, and it makes the future so much brighter.